We're live. Secrets of the Universe, Episode 1. The Trash Fire.
The first episode.
First episode. I'm Josh, and I'm joined with
Aaron Hahn.
Rowan.
We're not in the same room anymore, so we don't know who you're pointing at. But
Yeah, just pointing at everyone.
I'm Charles Moran.
I'm Jay Pullman. Awkward pause.
I'm just, the people. The people. Charles
People really do
Moran,
it
Chuck,
for-
Jersey Chuck.
Hello. What's happening?
Welcome everyone to Secrets of the Universe.
Yes.
Secrets of the Universe. We were gonna call this show Bring Your Stuff.
No,
Bring
we
your
weren't.
stuff. That never was going to be.
Wrong. Off to a bad start already.
All two of our viewers will surely be embarrassed by this.
So this is what was strange is as we were doing the intro and talking, I forgot I had the live stream open and like minimized. So I would start to hear like things that had happened a few seconds ago, but it was all mixed in together and it was very confusing.
That's understandable.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We're doing this. So we're doing this live.
But
This is
I did bring a thing.
It's basically like Looper, the podcast.
Yeah, I brought a thing.
Oh, you brought it? Did you bring your thing?
My
What's
thing
it?
is Final Fantasy 12.
What thing did you
Remastered.
bring?
That's my
Oh, great. All right.
Why would you
I
grow?
heard Rowan really likes this game.
Wait, well, Rowan can shut the fuck up. But Jay, why you? You too.
I mean, I know I have a rich history of enjoying every Final Fantasy game, but for some reason, this one I'm just not that interested in. But please,
let me tell you.
don't
Let
let
me-
that stop you.
Let me tell you why you might be.
Because it's the worst one.
Shut the fuck up, Rowan. I'll mute your microphone. Did you like Dragon Age?
It was okay.
Origins?
Yes, I like that. I like
Now
that game
take
quite
the
a bit.
combat system from Dragon Age and
Shut
make it
the
boring,
fuck up, Rowan.
like extra boring.
So it's got the dope ass combat system from Dragon Age, where you're basically, it's actually like way more interesting. You're programming like the complete.
Wait, by dope ass, do you mean that if there are more than 4 characters moving on the screen, everything like crunches to a halt?
No.
Wait, weren't you just playing the 360 version?
Oh yeah.
I feel like this might be your problem.
Yeah. He was.
But let's not talk about who was playing on what console. Okay?
No,
Let's get back to the Final Fantasy.
But Jay, did you like the part where you got to program the AI of your party, right?
Oh hell yeah! I'd be like, if health falls below 25%, you better heal that shit.
Yeah.
bitch.
So this has that. It's like a super robust version of that, and it's fucking
Macros,
awesome.
man. I love macros in my real time role playing strategy
Yeah.
action games.
Well, there's
That's
no-
what they're called, right, Rowan?
It's an RPG like Dragon Age, Jay. You got to understand.
Okay, I like those.
You might be into something like this. It doesn't have like the turn-based stuff. It's pretty dope.
Jay hates turns.
So
I
the
like
other
turns.
and
I'm a fan of turns. I like Banner Saga and the XComs and all that stuff. Give me some
I hope-
turns.
I hope
Mine.
that Aaron kind of expands on this because I know Aaron played it when it first came out.
So good.
But
I'm really excited to eventually play.
what's different? Well, what's different is this is the Japanese version. So in the first game, the leveling system was dumb. It was well, I didn't like it. It was kind of like a grid of skills, and you could go in any direction for any party member. Like you could make them all the same or whatever. And in the Japanese version, you actually choose a job. Like this is like a ninja or a hunter or a samurai or a black mage or whatever, and then you're locked into like a specific set of level ups.
Is that similar to choosing in Dragon Age Origins, only because you made that connection earlier, how you can kind of choose like different subclass
Yeah.
Is that what were they actually subclasses? I don't know. Specializations, I think.
Yeah, like if you go down like the two-handed weapon, like
So,
dual weapon route or whatever, like
I mean, more the ones that you could choose after you hit certain levels. It was like when you
No,
hit
these
level
are
7
full-
or level 14, you would
Yeah.
you
you can
choose to
spec,
be like
Yeah.
you were a warrior. You could be like a berserker or something.
yes, because you can like spec in different directions. Like it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like just a linear thing.
Yeah, but these are full-on classes. Like, it's not like Alistair is always going to be a fighter. It's that you can make Fran whatever she wants to be.
Right.
If you want her to be a mage, she's a mage. If you want her to be a thief, she's a thief.
Yes.
Okay.
So that was the Japanese version, but then so in the remaster, they've made it so you can actually choose 2 jobs. So then it gets like really interesting, because there are ways of like each board also has like these like 4 special ones that you can lock out if you choose different things. So now that you can have 2 different jobs, I'm getting like way too into it, but now that you can have 2 different jobs, it's possible to kind of game it in a way that you could get these like, I don't know, things you couldn't get before. And when you're trying to choose 2 jobs, it's also like you have to think about that you have 6 party members and like they all have to see action. So you want like 3 balanced teams. So if you make like
Wait,
One-
I thought the whole thing was that they didn't all have to see action. That's one of the things that annoyed me about it.
no, they do. They split you up.
Like they don't level up if they're not in the party.
They level up one part, but not the other part. They level up like one system, but not another system. So no, that splits you up like in
This is
Like-
the worst advertisement for this game.
really. It's so
Possible.
dope. It's like I don't
It's
like.
No. The system. One system is working good. The other system is wrong.
I don't know if you like managing like that shit, and I do. Like it's fucking dope.
Look, all I know is that whatever Rowan says about this game, I'm gonna trust because if you look at his camera feed, what he's got going on in the background right now looks like every hacker in every action movie I've ever seen in my entire life. It is amazing. Like Rowan, you get
Like
whatever conspiracy theories you have to spit right now. Like I am all in to all of them. I'm like, I believe you, hands
That's
down.
the scene in like Transformers or Die Hard 5 or whatever when they're like, "We got to go to my friend Jim. He's a hacker."
Yeah, it's a scene in Johnny Mnemonic where he's like, "I've got the secret tapes you need," and yeah.
I'm not sure which part. Is it the glare?
It's
It's
a combination
the
of
wires
everything.
spilling out of
It's-
like
yeah.
cabinets and stuff like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
It's
just
like,
where I've got all
it's-
6 of my game consoles piled up that I never use.
is there a landline cord like strung up somewhere in the background? It's awesome.
I've got a BBS server.
So Josh, how far into it are you?
The mines. So like I guess the second location.
Yeah. I remember really liking that game a lot when it came out.
It's
There's definitely
agonizing
up there.
now because when it comes time to choose a class, it's like I actually changed my mind and started over, and that's like I had to go through like the first 2 hours again or something.
You started an RPG over from scratch again after starting it? That's so weird.
Yeah. Well, I didn't like the choice I made, and I still don't know if I made the right decision. So that's like it's there's like decisions you have to make.
No, that's actually kind of one of my favorite parts. It sounds counterintuitive, but I really like the part in an RPG where you've been playing for maybe somewhere between 5 and 10 hours, and you're like, "Oh shit, I can do better," and so
Yeah.
stop playing. And then you
And the
start.
best part is when you get to go through all the JRPG tutorials again.
The best part is when you get to play the Fade again. Actually, that's my favorite.
Well, actually, the best part is when you download the mod that lets you skip the fade, and it just like gives you all the shit.
Josh, look, I don't know what a mod is, but it sounds great.
A mod, it's like it's this thing that you pay for, and it gives you, it votes for Trump.
I don't think they have those on.
Hmm.
But real
All right.
quick,
That's my
because you were talking about Dragon Age, and this is loosely related. I started up a new Dragon Age game, played for a little while as
on
a
Xbox
warrior
360.
on Xbox One, backwards compatible.
So yes, on 360.
So yes. And I got about 10 hours into it and realized that I made my warrior incorrect. and I went back and decided that I was going to do a high dexterity warrior and do a dual wielding warrior, not a two-handed warrior, dual wielding. It's fucking awesome.
That's
I'm just putting it out there. Like, that's some good times. It is some unorthodox specking, but it's cool as shit, man.
As long as you just don't pick like a ranged
Yes,
a bow wielder, you're good.
totally.
That game is so mean to the bow users, but everyone else is cool.
That's why it's hard to roll with Leliana. As much as I always want to roll with Leliana, she's a bow slinger, and this was not the year the Dragon Age came out. Was not the year of the bow, unfortunately.
What year was Year of the Bow?
It was like 2013, 2014.
Yeah.
It was 2014 through 16.
That was it was a couple of years.
Crisis 3, right? Was the first?
It was a combination of like the Tomb Raider reboot and Far Cry,
right?
Far Cry 3.
Yeah.
Skyrim?
No.
Skyrim? No.
Skyrim doesn't
No.
have good bow. Doesn't give me good bow.
Hey,
No,
I
I
totally
love
rocked
the bow
in
in
Skyrim. It was badass.
I guess it was.
But Skyrim was 2011. But Skyrim was like proto bow.
But what about this year? We had Zelda and Horizon Zero Dawn, both.
But you can't
both
have
games.
the same year of the bow like within a couple of years. That's just ridiculous.
This might be the age of the bow.
It's the remaster of the year of the bow.
It's the bow. It's the Bowen age.
Bow and Kaiser.
Maybe
Yeah,
bows,
Bowen.
are just timeless, you know?
They are timeless bows.
Anybody else do anything interesting?
Timeless Bows is a really good yes song that they don't play on the radio often enough.
Timeless Bows. Yeah, that's like one of their '80s songs. I'm pretty
Timeless
sure.
bows.
Yeah.
Yep. They always play "Seen All Good People," but they never play "Timeless Bows."
Yeah.
Let's start a petition.
So when you said does anybody have anything else? Are we just starting right now? Is this is this really number one?
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about what we've been doing since the last time? Since we
Let's
last
call it. Let's think of it as let's think of it as episode -1. How about that?
issue 0 or something like that. -1. Yeah,
I already
all right.
named it.
Oh man, it's already set in stone. Then forget it. If we deviate now, we're fucked.
What'd you bring, Chuck?
I brought myself. I brought tales of woe and fun things.
I don't care.
Exactly. I don't
I'm
care.
I'm just kidding, Chuck. I can't wait.
I saw a movie. I have a band. My band broke up a week and a half ago. I was super bummed about that. Our guitar player moved to Portland, and you kind of can't have band practice when your guitar player's in Portland. So boo.
Boo.
Yeah, exactly. Boo. I went out to San Francisco recently. For work.
What'd you do there?
I know, it's crazy. And I was out there and I saw everybody, and it was a lot of fun. And then and we ate KFC it was just a huge mistake.
Wait, Chuck, so you got to slow
late
down. You've got to slow down because that's a very interesting part of the story to me.
Chuck, we're bringing one thing.
I'm bringing a lot of things, but okay.
Because here's how that went down for me was we decided we went to the bar and then we decided to get pizza, and so we all went into a restaurant and we all ordered pizza, and I got my pizza and I saw you guys standing there and I assumed you were waiting for pizza.
And we were already planning on where we were going next.
Yeah, and I walked up. I said, "Did you order pizza?" And you guys were like, "No." First, you said, "Hey, we're going to some other place," and I'm like, "Oh,
chicken.
You're not eating here?" And you're like, "No, we ordered pizza." And I'm like, "I don't understand. We're going to dinner, then we're going to dinner."
Yeah, it was a tremendous amount of food.
Yeah.
What happened was we went to a pizza place for appetizers.
Right.
And we went to KFC for the main.
For the actual
So
main
wait.
food.
As someone who wasn't there, what Why did you pick KFC while you were in San Francisco?
That was
These places basically both the KFC and the pizza place straddled the bar that we were at, so that's why.
And like, so what happened was, and we were walking back to Jay's, and we got by that like movie theater or some shit, and you were like, look, we're gonna be hungry. There's no place this way. This is the last place. So if we do really want to eat more food, we have to do it now, and we have to go to this KFC, which is 800 feet from the pizza place that we were just at. So, and that's how it happened.
I feel like the part of the story that we're ignoring is the thing where Josh gave us the edibles from hell.
Might have had something to do with it too.
I don't know about
This is irrelevant.
That doesn't sound right.
I don't know what you guys are talking about
does
because
not
I did not
sound
have
right.
that
California
same
is
experience.
100% legal.
100% no.
And then Jay's old boss just started spraying drugs under our tongues.
Oh yeah, that was weird. That was
I don't
weird
remember
too.
that. I don't think I was there for that. She's cool. I like her.
That was
That's what
good.
makes it cool. But we were in this bar with a lot of marijuana for like 5 hours, so we were starving, and then we went to a pizza place that people decided to like order one slice of pizza. And then we were like, that is not enough.
No, we need to clarify that like slices at this place, it's like a New York.
Yeah, it was a whole
slice.
dinner. It was a
reasonably sized
It's like
slices, but
slice.
you need like 3 of them for
Regular size slice.
It was definitely dinner size. It was definitely dinner. It was definitely 2 dinners.
Yeah, it was rapid fire. It was rapid fire eating.
It was a good time, though.
It was a good time. It was a good time. It was fun. But yeah, now here we are.
Do we have any viewers? Who are we explaining this to?
No, I didn't send the link out to
But
anyone.
it saves it, I think, right?
Hey, how do I put up that little red ribbon at the bottom? I've got it typed out, but why isn't it showing up?
Try like clicking the slider like off and on again.
It says lower third up top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent like a screenshot in the chat of like how I have mine.
It's true.
Yeah, this is
I-
how I have mine too. Can you see mine or no?
There's 2
No.
buttons next to lower third. Click the one on the right. I don't know if that shows up the same to you.
I have it is clicked. I don't get it.
And when you toggle it, oh my god, this is riveting.
Yeah, no one's watching,
riveting.
so who cares?
All right.
It's not a good attitude.
You got more things, Chuck?
Yeah, I have a do you care list.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Do you care?
Wait, I need to get my ribbon up, man. This is
All
bumming
right,
me
man.
out.
All right,
What's going
so
on?
Share
look
your
in the-
screen.
look in
Yeah,
the
share your
chat.
screen with
Look
us.
in the Slack. I posted a picture of what mine looks like in the Slack.
What's up? Here you go. Sharing
All right.
screen.
Whoa.
What is happening?
Oh, weird.
This is what I got going on. Look,
No, you got it.
toggled. Boom, boom, boom,
So now toggle it off and on so we can see you do it.
boom,
We know you're
boom.
not a liar.
It's broken. I don't know.
Try toggle overlay and see if that changes shit. The bottom toggle.
Where's the bottom toggle? This one, custom
Yeah.
overlay.
Yeah.
Did that do it?
Oh.
No, that's all good.
Oh well, that's fine. I'll figure it out.
That's weird.
That's,
Man, this is giving me a headache looking at that.
All right, sorry. It's gone.
Dude, that was like going through the Matrix.
Yeah.
That's where I live, man.
All right. We doing? Do you care? We're doing.
But yeah, I brought Do You Care, so we can do that. And I did something quick.
Wait. Let me see if I can remember how to do it. How did it start?
Oh, it's like the Ramones like song, like
Do you care? I don't care. Do you care? Do you care?
good.
There you go. Ready to go.
Exactly.
Oh, you're
exactly.
like the guy from Police Academy. So you can be like our soundboard.
Look at the peeps, sweeps, and the creeps.
Jay,
all right.
we need soundboard back, man.
We got him. He's right here.
If you would have told me that we were starting half an hour before you wanted to start, I could have tried to get my soundboard set up.
5 p.m. every Sunday.
Dude, we've been every
Since
Sunday.
when?
Jay, we've been exactly.
Aren't you in the Slack 24/7, Jay?
Don't
Did you
you
see
know?
the link in the Slack that everyone is in?
What in the actual hell, man? Like every Sunday, don't you know?
Dude, every Sunday. We've
In
been
the
doing
My
Slack.
favorite show. It's my favorite show.
We've been doing this for one episode.
I want it to be help me make this my favorite show by telling me when it's happening.
Oh man.
Sid?
That's all
Rowan's
I'm
out
asking.
here.
That's all I'm asking.
I just tried to get rid of the glare.
Look, once I get the soundboard set up, Rowan, we can get rid of you altogether. Don't worry about it.
That's fine. I play at XCOM.
All right.
Share my screen with you if you wanted.
No.
All right, do we
After
care?
Starting. You care. You care. I threw this together really fast. Cliffy B's got a new game, Lawbreakers, that comes out like next month. Josh, do you care?
Well, I thought he was doing the
Yes or no?
Team
What?
Fortressy thing with zombies. Or
Yes,
like,
that's the game.
That's the game, Lawbreakers. There was like just a beta like a week ago, and with your newfound like interest in
definitely no.
battlegrounds,
No, I
like
do not care.
you do not
No.
care.
No.
Aaron, do you care?
No, not at all.
Rowan, do you care?
I don't care initially, but I talk with enough people who know about these things that maybe I will care if they all seem to like it.
Oh, look at that.
I've got my eye on it.
Jay, do you care? You do not care.
No.
I think I could. Like, I don't really care about Overwatch, and I just got that recently. But like, I don't think I could take on like another game.
Have you played
Dude,
much
all you
Overwatch? We
Play
didn't talk
is
about this.
Battleground. Just play Battlegrounds with us.
And
Battlegrounds.
I will. I'll get to that. So like, I don't think I care about Lawbreakers, but I am interested in seeing like what it could be.
But
Just because.
who are
I
you
don't really-
making in Overwatch?
Oh, I just started on Overwatch. I'm like a sniper girl.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Do you
Widowmaker.
play? Do you play Overwatch, Rowan?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, on and off.
Yeah.
Right now I'm in an off, but when they do the events, I pop back in usually.
Cuphead. Everybody likes Cuphead, huh? Cuphead.
What?
Jay, do you care? Cuphead.
Yeah, I want to play that. It looks weird as hell and subversive, and it looks like my kind of jam. I'm into it, and I'm looking forward to it. And it's not coming out on PlayStation. So if you have a PlayStation, I feel bad for you.
I feel bad for the PlayStation people all the time. Rowan, do you care?
Is this an E3 thing? I don't even know what it is.
It's like a game they've been like talking about for a couple of
Years.
years.
No,
It's-
years.
At E3, I imagine. Yeah.
Rowan, this is like it's the one that looks like super old timey, like
Old timey racist cartoons.
Oh right. I think I remember people talking about that at E3.
You do not care. I can.
Very much.
You do not care. Do not break the rules of the game.
yeah, Rowan.
Do you care?
Yeah, Rowan. I
I
thought
said I
Android
very much do not care.
Oh, you very much.
Oh,
do
I
not
thought you
care.
said you very much cared. I was like, robots can't lie.
I don't even know what it is. That's how little I care.
Perfect.
Josh, do you care?
No, I don't. That doesn't look fun at all to me.
Aaron, do you care?
I care. I'm excited.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
I thought I cared. I don't care.
that's the
Like,
best answer.
Like, cause I'm just like I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, this is great. I'm like, who cares? You know, like everything looks great now.
Well, we just established Aaron and I care. If you want to know,
You guys care.
We care.
I don't care. That's like three of us. Like I was going into this caring, and
Okay.
then I walked out.
And then you explained what it was to me.
And realize
And then like as like Rowan, I looked at Rowan and I was like, he's right. So yeah, that was that.
I feel like I just want to say I feel like that style of animation, either you kind of have a gut reaction to it, like it I don't know.
Oh.
Like it kind of either jazzes something inside of you or it doesn't. You know.
It's definitely awesome looking.
Yeah,
Like,
I gotta say, I don't care, but it looks rad. Like I'm drawn towards the art. Just the type of game it is not one that I'm usually into. So
like I played a lot of that Behemoth games. Like what is that with the 4 Knights?
Castle Crashers.
Castle Crashers. I played
Hold on. Here's a good idea. Why don't because we can do this thing. See if I can like look at some video or some screenshots that I can share my screen.
I mean, I know
Because Cuphead is like worth looking at. Like you said, even if you
yeah.
don't care, it looks cool.
It's super pretty. But I definitely think I definitely don't care. I don't care.
Is it coming to PC?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay,
maybe.
then
It is.
you know.
Spider-Man Homecoming. Aaron, do you care?
No.
Josh,
just
do you care?
nothing.
Josh, do you care? Or is he gone?
Josh, are you okay?
Jay, do you care? Spider-Man Homecoming.
hello. Do I care about what?
Do you care about Spider-Man Homecoming?
Do you care about this show?
I had to get some water.
How'd you go?
There's like a sense of professionalism here.
Yeah, of course. I love this show. It's my favorite show. I already said that. Yeah, that movie looks dope.
All right. Jay, do you care?
Yeah, I want to see Spider-Man: Homecoming. It looks good. I like that. I like that young chap playing Spider-Man. I like that Billy Elliot is grown up into a strapping young Spider-Man. I will totally check it out.
Rowan, do you care?
Kinda.
Kind of. But none of us care enough to have seen a movie that's been out for a couple of weeks.
No, it hasn't been out for a couple of weeks.
No?
It just came out.
It feels like it's been out for a month.
The reviews and foreign countries get it like 2-3 weeks beforehand, so every Marvel movie is like incredibly annoying in the discourse by the time it actually even shows up.
All right.
For most movies, for me, out is when it like shows up on iTunes
Yeah.
for rent.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Having kids will do that to you, Josh.
Yeah, see?
Oh my! I have so many kids.
Yeah.
Boy, are my arms tired.
Can before we go on, can you tell me how to make it so the chat follows the person again, rather
Click
than
on your
click on it.
square.
You click on it again, like you toggle it on and off.
Yeah, whatever. If you have one of the squares highlighted below,
Yeah.
click on it again so it's not highlighted. and it
thank
should
you. Okay,
automatically-
good. All right, great. So there's that. This was I thought this was weird. And so going in, it's going to sound like I don't care, and I don't. But but like I just thought it was weird as like a thing. Like, hey, let's like get really excited, and it kind of just shows that like, all right, there's a whole generation of people that are into shit that I could give a shit about. And that Dragon Ball Z fighter game for the PS4, like when
There
they
have
released
been-
that.
People
so
are,
many Dragon Ball Z fighting games.
Like,
but people are freaking out about this one.
yeah,
This-
they are freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, I do not see that. Like, I'll give you Power Rangers, you know, and like I you can have a little bit of like Dragon Ball Z, but just like so much hype. It's like it just I don't see it.
So this is what's wild to me because I went through a Dragon Ball Z phase in college where my roommates and I would go. We all worked in the cafeteria of the dorm that we all used to live in freshman year. And it was like my sophomore year in college. This would have been like 1999, 2000. Every night when we would get off work, we would come back to the
Everybody
apartment
was singing Sugar Ray.
and we would watch the new episodes of Dragon Ball Z were airing weekly then, and we had to wait for new seasons to come out. And I remember watching through and like the entire. It was during the whole like if you know anything about the show at all, it was during the Frieza saga, and it's like before anybody has gotten blonde hair yet and gone crazy, like gotten super powerful. And there's an entire season where I think real time, there's like 30 episodes, and about 16 minutes go by over that 30 episodes, like of real time. And it is the most goddamn frustrating show I've ever watched in my entire life.
Yeah, I watched a few. I watched it like a bit in like the same capacity because I remember it was on like Cartoon Network at like odd hours, and kind of getting into like some of the story. But as big as it got, like I just never really thought it was something that would be like an E3. Like we're super fucking stoked to announce this game because I don't like attribute it with like fighting games at all. But yeah, Dragon Ball's, it's kind of cool, but I don't care that it's a game.
This could be the most do I not care topic we've ever talked about.
Right? Exactly. It's like, I just thought it was strange that was.
I agree
like
that I don't.
there.
I'm curious after so many iterations of this Dragon Ball Z fighting game because there have been a whole bunch of them. Like, how is it that now all of a sudden there's a new one that is somehow revolutionary? That seems weird.
The producer is like talking about how they're actually making this, trying to be a game that will be interesting and accessible to people who aren't Dragon Ball Z fighting game experts. So
that sounds like if I like Dragon Ball Z, I would hate it then.
I mean,
right?
I don't know.
If you're like a hardcore fan, you're like, what is this hand holding like baby shit, right?
Well, I don't know exactly what this producer has done, and if they actually have reason to be excited about it. I just know that that's a thing that people were caring about beyond simply the existence of a Dragon Ball Z fighting game.
Okay.
Fuck Dragon Ball Z.
But like maybe she has earned this.
I've heard it looks really good.
I don't see people doing Dragon Ball Z competitively. Is there like, no one gets super. They always talk about Street Fighter or King of Fighters. Tekken.
Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah.
Chuck,
Tekken.
what do you have against this Dragon Ball Z fighting game?
It's nothing. It's nothing. I was just surprised.
It's personal.
You sound agitated.
I am now. I'm agitated. I'm sorry. I'll bring it down. Okay.
Can I be honest? I kind of wish you called it Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z? Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. The Dragon Ball Z.
You got them Dragon Balls.
The Dragon Balls. Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus.
Wolfenstein.
Jay Pullman.
I want to care, but I never finished the first game. Not because it's not a good game, but because I had other games. I always have other games to play. A first-person shooter is never going to be my go-to, just in general. So I'm glad it's out there. I'm glad it exists, but I don't really care that much.
Aaron.
Yeah, I'm psyched.
You're psyched?
Yeah, I'm slowly replaying through the first one.
The first one's great, but I didn't finish it. Same thing with Jay. Josh,
that's a long game.
It is really long.
What game is it? I spaced out.
The new Wolfenstein 2.
Oh yeah, the first one was so good. Yeah. Absolutely. That game was fucking dope.
All right. Rowan, do you care?
Sure.
Wow. I feel like Jay, I never finished the first one, but
just because you don't finish something doesn't mean you don't like it.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, that game is long. It's a very long game.
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
I'm glad it exists. So that I guess it's caring, It's hey man, sharing is caring. Crackdown 3. Rowan Kaiser, do you care?
Who the fuck cares about Crackdown? Nobody, that's who.
Nobody cares about Crackdown.
Rowan, you can show yourself right out of this chat right now.
Aaron, Crackdown 3.
It's coming to PC.
I don't know.
Think it is?
I think it is.
Then yeah, I super care. But if it's not, I don't care.
It is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
I think so too. I think everything
buy also.
I know it is because it got announced as one of those cross-buy games where like
everything now is going to be.
Which the cross-buy stuff
Xbox,
is pretty fucking rad, but it also makes me wonder if I need an Xbox.
Right. Which you do if you want to play Destiny or play stuff, because I don't think it's cross-play.
It's not.
Why don't you have an Xbox?
Me?
No, Josh.
I do. I'm just saying. It's like
Why are you always trying to get rid of it?
if everything's cross play, because I want less machines.
Josh loves to buy machines, and then he's like, "I got all these machines," and then usually Rowan gets one or two.
I guess I do actually need another Xbox, so pass it over.
Jeez, it'll go in that pile behind you. The
I think you guys missed the point of just like this strategy of releasing the games. If you buy them on Xbox, you also get them on PC. And if you have a really good PC, like why would you ever use an Xbox? So
that you can play with people who are playing on Xbox.
I mean, it's tempting for me. I'm exactly in that position of I don't have an Xbox, but I really want to play Destiny with everybody.
Well, Destiny's coming to PC,
but it's not
play with anybody. I don't play with anybody on Steam.
Yeah, I would only want to play it on Xbox because that's where the
Blizzard.
I mean, I might get it since it's in the Blizzard thing, so
yeah,
you can play with me.
Hey,
for the 2 minutes that I play it.
Everyone's got it. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, Trucker. Did you still have more things on your list?
Whoa! You didn't ask me if I cared or Jay cared about Crackdown 3.
I didn't get a chance.
We know.
I didn't.
We came to a conclusion. Nobody cares.
Josh, do you care about Crackdown 3?
Yeah, Crackdown is the best video game.
See?
Crackdown 2 is even better than the best video game, so Crackdown 3 is going to be godlike.
Crackdown 2 was not good.
For fans of the show, you might know. For fans of the old Josh and Jay show, you probably know that Crackdown, the original Crackdown, was the official game of Josh and Jay's excellent video game show.
I thought that was Alpha Protocol.
I thought it was Nier.
No, I would love it for it to be Alpha Protocol. That was like my game of all time. It still is one of them. But I think as far as the show is concerned, Crackdown was where we all found common ground to be like, nothing is going to be better than Crackdown as far as all of us agreeing on it.
Who is we all here?
Me and Josh. You don't know, Rowan.
Yeah, the Josh and Jay show, remember?
No one.
Rowan Kaiser.
This was before. This was actually, we established this in the first 5 episodes before we met you. So it goes. This is deeper than you, Rowan.
It's in the Constitution.
Yeah,
it's in the beginning. And lastly was the Destiny 2 beta. Do you care? Aaron, do you care? Destiny 2 beta?
I don't know yet. No, not the beta. I'm not gonna play it.
Josh, do you care?
Not the beta. No, I'm stoked about playing Destiny 2, but not the beta. No.
So did you buy it? Did you buy Destiny 2 yet?
No.
Okay.
I need these Xbox X, whatever the fuck, to come on pre-sale. The new Xbox thing. I need that. That's all part of this.
That's why he has to get rid of the other Xbox.
You got to get the Xbox X, man.
Yeah, I got to play Destiny 2.
The Xbox has become its own gamer tag.
Like, I'm definitely getting that. So that's what I want to play Destiny 2 on. But I guess if I get it beforehand, doesn't matter.
I heard that they can't call it D2 because of the Mighty Ducks, like trademark.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
starring Emilio Estevez.
Right, but what's funny, Emilio Estevez, he does a voice in Destiny 2.
Does he really? No,
I wish.
We don't know.
Jay,
he's like, kiss my ass, Chavez. He says that once in Destiny 2. That's an outtake.
I remember. It's like right before you fight Crota.
Yeah, and then there's got to be some crossover with like Keith David, Emilio Estevez voiceover stuff, and the movie Men at Work. I feel like there is something needs to be made out of that. No, too deep of a cut.
No,
I love Men at Work.
Perfect slice.
So you care?
Me?
What if
yes, Jay, you care?
Oh, about the Destiny beta? Hell yeah, I got it preloaded and ready to go. Wednesday, I'm on there.
Oh,
dude, exactly. That's the kind of enthusiasm we're looking for in a Destiny player.
Yeah.
So,
I'm ready to take all of the D.
All of the D. Yeah, I too am totally ready for this. I care very much so. Like Josh here says that he cares. But like if he really cared, he'd have it already. He'd have it ready to go,
Right.
and then he would care. None of this like half caring.
That's right. Show don't tell,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Well, it's not the real game, right? It's just like the beta. Like, what
No,
is that?
but like the real game comes out in like a month. So if you really care, you should just get the game already.
What?
I mean,
just press a button to get it, right? Like, you don't like. There's no. I don't know. Like, I can get it like the day it comes out.
Preload, you dick.
Of course, I'll preload, but that's like 3 days before.
Yeah, what are you, some kind of asshole who doesn't
Oh
preload?
man! Hey, whoa! I preload. I'm not an animal. I'm just saying.
All right. We're just making sure. God, we want to keep this civilized.
I'm just saying, Chuck. Don't worry. I got it under control.
Just saying. The
All right, you got any more?
So I'm good. I'm done.
Super
There's no
Saiyan.
more. Do you care?
I've got
Yeah.
something. It's weird to me that Jay.
Didn't you already have something? Didn't you already bring your thing?
But this is about you.
Yeah.
It's weird that you're not playing near. To me.
That is weird.
It may seem weird on the surface. However,
It is also weird underneath.
it is also weird, and it's maybe weirder. I've got plenty of stuff to play, and I really want to play the new Nier, but I don't feel a strong urge to play it when it's not cheap yet, and I have a whole bunch of other stuff.
That sounds very adult and responsible. Get the fuck out.
Sorry, but I do have a thing. I have a thing to bring.
Go for it.
During the big Microsoft game sale, summer game sale, I picked up Thimbleweed Park.
Oh yeah, the like point
Same
and
ass game
click
for day.
adventure.
Holy shit, is that game good? It is.
Is it?
So not only is it what you might call a J-ass game for Jay, being a total like late 80s or early 90s like Scum Engine point and click adventure game, but it is all about being totally aware of the fact that it is a point and click adventure game that is based around it's a murder. It's like a noir murder mystery that very much conjures like X-Files and Twin Peaks and a lot of early 90s like kind of pulp cop drama stuff.
Do you
Murder
know?
playing it
Do you
on-
know if that's on Vita or iPad or Switch?
I have no idea. I know it's
I
on.
think it's in the Apple Store.
I mean, I would imagine that it should be able to run fine on an iPad, but it's really fun playing an old point and click adventure game like this where it's fully voice acted and it's voice acted really, really well too.
Oh, it's voice acted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
So far, I was less than 2 minutes into it, and it just like giant shit-eating grin across my face because it is so like, oh, if you like adventure games at all, it's worth playing.
So
Are
do
you
you
playing
have
with-
an
Oh, sorry.
affinity for like the older like Monkey Islands and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it kind of like I have a little bit of like a nostalgia thing that like it reminds me of Sam and Max a little bit, which Aaron
Yeah.
and I used to play like back in the day.
I played the shit out of that.
I think
That
I
was
played every point and click game there. Like I have a hard time finding old ones to play that I have not played already. That was definitely like my genre of choice for a really long time.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you could go back to something like that and appreciate it, I mean, it's not. You can you can set it to have the old font style of the Scum engine, even though they cleaned it up. But if you want it to actually look more like an older game, you can. You can make it look like Indiana Jones. If you
Yeah.
want.
Dude, Atlantis was a strong game.
Atlantis was a super strong game.
I never
But-
finished that one.
Oh, you
That was-
should, because the ending of that game is so fucked up. Holy shit!
Yeah, I wanna
Indiana
play
Jones and the Fate of Atlantis has a fail state in the end where like you can get melted by Nazi ghosts and shit. It's fucking crazy.
That was a fun game.
But Thimbleweed Park,
2 thumbs
Right.
up.
2 thumbs up, and for instance, at the very beginning of the game where you are participating in the cold open, where some dude gets murdered, and then when the cops show up and find him, they like refer to the body as like, oh, the body's already pixelated, like it's
Oh.
like it's all aware that it's a video game.
Gotcha.
And I love that kind of stuff. So
Awesome.
I
yeah,
want to play it.
So Final Fantasy in summary, Final Fantasy
got a thing.
12.
Or you got
Oh shit! Yes, of course.
yeah.
quick thing.
Here,
My
bring
thing-
your thing.
I'm gonna ask. Well, all right. So, as you guys know, I'm playing a lot of Battlegrounds. I keep getting second place like over and over again. I cannot win. But I'm. It's an interesting game where it's not frustrating. Like that is not frustrating.
That's cool.
Like, I don't stop playing because I'm pissed. Like it's exciting that it's like insane to even get that far. And so it's even when I come in like 10th or 20th or 30th or whatever, like it's always fun. It's not been
Yeah,
frustrating
every
at
match
all.
I played with you, we were like 20, 30 around there or whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone was fucking rad.
Yeah, like I don't know, it's super fun. But Chuck, did you end up?
Yeah, I
playing
got it. I got it, and it's installed and everything.
Did you try it yet or anything?
I will be more than happy to after Thrones. Like that's like I have to go to the Thrones for an hour, but then I'll probably come
Sit on the
back.
throne for a while.
And yes,
Gotta go play a game on the throne.
You got to go play the game of the Thrones.
You gotta it's a game
No, Chuck, no.
game on the thrones, right?
Game on the Thrones.
Game on.
But yeah,
Thrones.
I'd love to play it. You have to Sherpa me. I want to play like that team thing where we're together.
Yeah. It's pretty
And
fun.
then
But
we
then I
need
feel
one
bad
more.
Because
We
then
need one
Josh
more.
can't play.
No, I know, but that's okay because like there's time for that. But like we need Jay to get it downloaded onto his machine.
We
Yeah,
can.
That's
if
impossible.
if I can get it on my machine, I will play with you guys.
I need to like put it on a thumb drive or something. Drive it over.
Why
Yeah.
you can't download it?
My computer
What?
has
Can't download it? Come on. Come on, man.
my computer has computer aids, and it has trouble accepting outside data when it's downloading. It wants to reject it.
It's fucking nuts. He's replaced every single part of that machine.
Come on, man.
That's why we ended the Josh and Jay show.
That's not true. That was the only thing saving the Josh and Jay show was me talking about my broken computer.
That's true. That was the last 6 episodes. We're just talking about hard drives.
What? Yeah.
All right, this was a good show. Thank you.
It was. We're all
Was it?
convinced.
Thank
Let's
you,
get to the
everyone,
emails.
for
We
tuning
gotta
in.
get to the emails.
Next time I'll figure out how to get my
Dude,
banner
maybe-
going.
Maybe we can Twitch stream.
We can do that. We can do all that. We got tech for all that. And then,
We can do
yeah,
that.
we want to get
We can-
emails too, but we don't have an
We
email
can,
address.
we can
yet.
Twitch, we can Mixer, we can Floby, we can do
Yeah,
all
we'll
of the
we'll Snapchat it. We'll do it all.
We can watch Rowan play X.
What's Rowan doing?
I don't
What's
know.
Rowan's playing XCOM.
Rhodes played XCOM.
That's some slow. That's some.
Yeah,
Not
I
so
found a
good
way
looking.
better way to do that for when we want to do that.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Rowan's
Good
playing
show. See you guys next week.
All right.
I guess.
next week. Bye. Bye,
We're hanging
everyone.
Okay, I guess we're hanging up. Okay, bye.